Hey everyone, and welcome back to Gearblocks. Sorry it's taken so long to finally get this thing posted and finished and stuff. It's just priorities. Trying to find a job and whatnot. Either way, today I am finally going to get this one converted for the cab, the longer, like, sleeper cab. I was gonna do it off camera, but I figure might as well do it now. On camera. Once I'm done this, and the Peej is basically done. I just need to update all the other variants of it, which shouldn't take too much longer. I want to make a really cool 8x8 of some kind and have it as detailed as I can. And really for this, all I have to do is extend it here and then reconnect some of the stuff that's on the back. So, I'm going to get rid of those, or at least move them for now. Same on this side. And then I need to undo these. Oops. Okay, there we go. Undo this one. Undo the drive shaft. And then I'll just measure it with, or based on, the other chassis. That needs to be moved back once I extend it, and then move these out of the way. I'm just gonna put a beam on the front axle, or bumper, so that I can line up the front. Like so. And then we grab another one, put it there. Bring it out to there, I think. Yep. This should all not be attached, but it is because of that. There we go. And then we grab this here. And there we go. Extend this, fill in the bits that need to be filled in. I'm also going to extend this as much as I can. And then I'll just put in some kind of adapter for their extension, whatever. Switch to steel. And hopefully, yeah, awesome. Everything except for this little bit stayed connected, so that'll make it a lot easier to deal with. There we go. Okay, dokie. I can now get rid of that chassis. No, I'm gonna leave that chassis there for the moment. I will have to reconnect everything on the cab, which will be a bit of a pain, but I'm not that worried about it. Okay, that comes out of there. And then the front one comes out of there. That should just come off. Oh, the steering. Ooh, I might have to adjust the steering on the other cab as well. Which shouldn't be difficult. I should be able to just switch it over. Yeah. Just take that off. That comes off. And then these go on. The steering still doesn't work quite how I want it to. But whatever. Is that lined up properly? I think so. Alright. Now, put this cab on. Make sure it can rotate. Yep, make sure that lines up, which it does. And then I just need to put these on the back. Oh yeah, I forgot I changed it a bit more. Okay. How do I want to do this? I also need to grab those off of the other one. Where's the shortcut? There it is. Okay, yeah, I put a little spacer in between. Is there a spacer there? No, there's no spacer on that one. Okay, that's fine. It's just the springs that need the spacers. I could just use the springs at the very back, but I like having these ones here just for the kind of like extra support. So I'm gonna leave them there. Also, not sure if I said this already, but that little click that you would have just heard is me muting my mic, so I can either clear my throat or take a drink of coffee. Alright, if I swap these out for the other ones, I can just mount these springs the same way the front is mounted. So that will go there. That one will go there. That goes there. And then the other one, wherever I put it. Where did I put the other one? Whatever. Oh. And there we go. The cab is now mounted. Now I just gotta connect all the battery stuff, which is a royal pain in the butt. I'm also only going to lock it on there, so it's easy to take off if need be. I should have done the batteries the way I usually do now, and that's by putting... I didn't do it with this one either. I did it with this one though. I've started putting all of the cab connections to a battery that's in the cab itself, so that you can remove the cab and put it back on easily, and just have to reattach the alternator. But whatever. I'll attach all of these again off camera, because it does take a few minutes, and I don't feel like boring everybody with that at the moment. these on, I have to add some more underglow lights. No, I might as well just lock everything. I'm going to duplicate that. That goes there. These lights get moved back. And these ones get spaced out properly. 1, 2, 3. 3. Cool. And it's still even. Well, not even, but like, you know what I mean. Oops. There we go. And then I can put the steps back on. Which, there. Like so. This goes back on the chassis there, I think. I'll be able to measure it better once I put these back on. This one goes in between these, and then this one goes here. Why is that so low? I'll need to do something to raise that back up. Like, move these back here. And there goes my controller disconnecting and messing up the controls. Okay, that should go on in the right spot now. Really? Go. Just gotta get it centered. One more. Go. Now that's on. Now the plates in the middle go on, or at least the one plate does. There we go. Awesome. And now we've got a sleeper. Like I said, I'll do all these connections after. Off camera. And then, likely by the time you see this video, this should be uploaded, and hopefully I'll have a link to it in the description. Finally. And I'll upload the 2 base versions of the Peej as well, and put links to them in the description as well, just in case you haven't seen the previous videos. This is the Peej. I'm really thinking of making it narrower in the middle. It's too wide. At least I think it's way too wide. So I likely will narrow it before I upload it, but that shouldn't take too much. Like, there's tons of space in the middle. So if I remove 1 block on either side, narrow it by 2 blocks in total, I think that'll be a lot better. You know, I could just start it right now. Move that there. And then Why is that not locked in place? Okay, if we go up here, should be able to just undo that and then pull the body off. Yep. And then the fenders should be pretty easy to pull off too. The front end comes off just like a normal Jeep does, thankfully. I'll likely find a way to make this whole thing just one piece for the front fenders, so they're easier to take off and put on. Take out those. I'm actually going to remove those entirely for the moment, so I can lock these and move them out of the way for a sec. Put these back into position, better shorten them, like so. And then I can put the fenders back on. Oops. Put them back on properly. There we go. That looks better. It still feels a little too wide to me. But if I stick this on the front, you see it's 2 blocks narrower now. Oops, not what I wanted to do. I feel like it's still too wide. I'll also have to, oops, shorten this. You know what? I'll put this back on after. And then the battery should be fine. Actually, no, the battery needs to move. And then the intake should be fine, and everything else. I do need to shorten the engine mounts. I'll need to shorten this exhaust bit. So I'll put the exhaust and the intake over here. And now I just need to go through, remove the, or not remove, but narrow the cross members and stuff for the frame. And all of that. I'm actually going to, yeah, I think I'll temporarily just take the engine out. And then I'd like to change up the engine mounts to be more similar on either side as well. Yeah. If I flip this over, it'll just give a little bit more space. And then that one, yeah. I also need to grab a couple of these and put them on instead. Oops, that one does go that way, and that one goes there. Goes there, that rotates on that. I might as well just do this. Hmm. And then this can all just be like one piece, I guess. So I'll do that on this side as well. I'll make sure these are all similar as well, which they are. This one does need to turn. There we go. And then I can just put those on there. Is that the only one? It is. That should be fine. And I should be able to just drop that back in once I narrow the chassis. I need to remove the radiator. I'd like to make proper looking radiators. And then I need to remove the axles and narrow them separately. Which won't be hard, I just need to shorten these bits on the ends. Unlock all of this, take off the skid plates. I will likely just redo the skid plates after. That way I can make them a bit better. Make it all fit better. Because this takes way too many separate pieces. Right? I think, nope, there's still these ones. Okay, so now that should be fine. However, I'm going to switch it out for a block instead. So let's go like that. Narrow that one and that one. Okay, yeah. Narrow that there. Narrow this. And this. That needs to be narrowed by 2. And then I'm just going to take that off for the moment. Move those and put them back on once I get the body on. Now I should be able to just take all of this, aside from the rear bumper holding it together still. Oops. There we go. And I'll have to narrow this as well. Like so. I should be able to just highlight the entire side. Stick it onto the fuel tank. Like so. And now it's narrowed. Now I just gotta put the few things back on. I still have to narrow the axles as well, so I might as well do that and then put it all together like that. I also need to update these to have the proper lockers, so I might as well do that while I'm at it as well. So I need that one and that one. And then undo that, and then something up here. That was the right thing. There we go. There's the piston for the front locker. And then same in the rear. I'm also likely going to make them smaller. We'll see. I'm just going to remove the drag link and the track bar for now. Front axle is going to be the most pain to narrow. I might as well... Ooh. Okay. With the way everything attaches, it shouldn't be too difficult. So let's just unlock everything, remove the wheels. I'm going to lock this back together up to there, because these are fine the way they are. And then I can just focus on narrowing the rest. I need to move all of the suspension bits in, which might be a bit of a pain. So I'm going to almost completely rebuild the axle. I didn't really want to have to use the part collisions and stuff, but I think I'm gonna have to. How wide is this? Can I just swap in this axle? I could just use these axles instead straight up, which I think I'm going to. Just want to make sure it's gonna spin the wrong way though. But I can always change that in drivetrain itself. Could also just flip it, but then that won't be in the right spot. It's one off to the side, I think. Yeah, it's one off to the side. You know what? I'm just gonna use these axles and make it a bit easier on myself. So let's reload those. I'll get rid of these. And then I need to properly locate them. So I can use these links. I think that one attaches there. Okay, I'm gonna have to load on another Jeep just so I can see where everything goes. Okay, so yeah, the upper link goes there, and then the lower link goes on that block there. Okay. I didn't. I'll do whatever work I can. Oh, actually, I just looked down at the time and I'm out of time. So, I will continue this off camera. And by the time you see this video, these should be uploaded. So, yeah. It's only been forever. I'm sure those of you that watch my videos regularly have been waiting patiently. So it's about time I finally upload them. But either way, I will likely also put hydraulic assist on this axle, but I don't know. Should. Either way, like I said, these will be basically done, like fully happy with them. Hopefully by the time you see this video. I will make another video after just to be like, hey, they are finally updated or uploaded. These are the last couple things I did to them, so on. But either way, if you have anything you want me to specifically do with these, with the truck and the Peej, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Just leave it in the comments, and then I'll get it done as soon as I can. But either way, as usual, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. This should get it in the right spot. No. That's one block back too far because the axle is smaller. There we go, now they're in the right spots. Alrighty. I'm gonna keep working on this off camera once I finish editing everything, so yeah. I can't remember if I said this or not, so I'm just gonna say it again, if I did. As usual, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. And sorry if I said that twice.